A friend put the following problem to me. He said, I find it implausible to say that the primary value of sex is epistemic, is what we can know through it. Because that would be like saying that if I could learn what I learned through sex by reading a book or some other way, watching a video, something, then the point of sex would go away, and that's just not true, right? If I could learn everything I know about a partner in sex through some other way, sex would still be valuable. I would still want it. So that can't be why sex is important. In response to that, I think there's a distinction to be drawn between knowing and learning. So, say you go to a museum and you stop in front of a painting and you observe it for a long time. And you make note of many things. You just of what it looks like. You listen to the audio commentary. It tells you about the context and the meaning. And then later you meet with other people. And then you're able to tell them lots of things about the painting, lots of things that you learned about the painting, maybe about the artist and his period and the symbols he used. And you can tell all these things. So that's learning, right? That's acquiring a piece of knowledge that then is with you and you can use in other contexts and you can reproduce it. But that is not all that you were doing at the museum. You were also knowing the painting by looking at it. You were contemplating it. That was the activity of knowing you were engaged in. And that was something valuable in itself and something that you might want to repeat, even if there is nothing more to learn. The learning is really an accompanying activity of the contemplating in a museum. Sure, later you'll be able to describe the painting, but that's not why you were there. That's not why you were looking at the painting. You were looking at the painting because it was beautiful. And saying that it was beautiful is saying that it was pleasurable to know. It was good to know. Similarly, sure, we can learn things about each other and about our bodies and about what we like or don't like in sex, but that's not the main cognitive activity. The main cognitive activity is the knowing itself. And the learning happens almost automatically as a side effect. But that's not the cognitive activity that's important in establishing that sex is the fulfillment of the power of touch and therefore a realization of a human capacity.